The American Indian Center is located at 1730 West Wilson Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. The mission is to promote the fellowship among Indian people of tribes living in the metropolitan Chicago, and to create bonds of understanding and communication between Indians and non-Indians in the city.
They just kicked me off.
They kicked you out?
Wouldn't feed me or nothing.
Indian Center in Chicago, and I'm speaking with...
C.K. Johnson.
And you're from Chicago City?
All my life, 57 years.
Okay. And I was just wondering what your opinion is of the Chicago Blackhawks logo and how it relates to American Indians.
Well, my husband and son, my husband's name, they both feel okay about it. I'm okay about it. And other natives have all spoken to me okay about it. I think what's important is what happened recently with the American Indian Center. They partnered with the American Indian Center. That
Chicago Blackhawks.
Yes, they partnered with the American Indian Center. That one of the issues that came up, they wanted people to know that Blackhawk was a real person. That this is not just a caricature, just art, graphic arts thing. So I guess they have agreed to do some education about Blackhawk and Native Americans on their website. And also, I guess, at some of their games. I think that's really, really important because that's something my husband and I really try to stress with our son, the importance of his heritage and being Native American.
Do you think that will ever come across that actually is the logo is person as Blackhawk?
I think it's starting to because I've been a Blackhawks fan for over 30 years.
And what was your perception like 30 years ago of that?
I didn't really know that was a real person.
You thought it was more of a...
Just a design.
Okay, a design.
Yeah, graphic design that they use. But I actually talking to more people that I know that are Blackhawks fans in my neighborhood, far from here. People are like, yeah, he was a real person. And when I bring it up, they're like, yeah. I'm like, wow. I think that's really starting to get across to people.
I think it makes it more interesting, in my opinion.
I think it makes it more interesting. I think it brings up the conversation about Native Americans, that who they are, that they're still alive. Also, because that's something my husband's come across. A lot of people think my husband's Hispanic, and they want him to speak Spanish. He's like, I'm not Hispanic, I'm Native American. And there was a guy a couple months ago who actually told him, well, I didn't know there were any of you still alive. I mean, there's a lot of pervasive, attitudes about Native Americans.
Now, without that knowledge of, that being actual person, the representation of a person as Blackhawk, do you see that logo being racist?
This particular logo, no. For myself, I don't see it as being racist. But there are logos or terms. For example, I see Redskins, and we were talking to our son about that issue. That is a racist term. I think that should be changed. Again, that's only my opinion.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. We're at the American Indian Center, Chicago, and today I'm speaking with Peter, and just wanted to ask him a couple questions about the Chicago Blackhawks logo. So, Peter, do you have an opinion of the Chicago Blackhawks logo? Do you like it or dislike it?
I like it.
And
It's about Chicago.
And do you find it a good representation of American Indian?
Yes, I do.
of the Blackhawks logo?
Logo?
Yes,
think
the
it's awesome.
Indian head.
It's awesome.
Do you think Native Americans might find it offensive?
Not at all. If you're proud of your heritage, you should be proud of every logo that it's ever sent out there.
So what do you think of the Chicago Blackhawks logo?
I think it's the best logo of any NHL team.
They've only modified it a few times, but I like where they're going with it.
Do you think Native Americans find it offensive?
I don't think so. I think it, shows, true warrior spirit, so competitive blood sports.
I would agree with that.
So what do you think of the Blackhawks logo? What's your opinion of it?
I think the logo is just fine.
I think it's the best logo in the league.
And do you think would Native Americans find it offensive?
I don't think so.
I don't know if they do, but I don't believe they should. There's nothing derogatory about the logo and the team itself.
Thank you very much. Tall statue of Chief Blackhawk stands overlooking the Rock River in Oregon, Illinois. Laredo Taft sculpted the statue starting in 1908. Chief Blackhawk was best known for the war that bears his name. The Black Hawk War was the last Indian war fought east of the Mississippi River. The Indians' defeat ended 200 years of armed resistance to the white men encroachment on Indian lands.